I gotta keep going. For the next one in the entry. And probably the best one. Here we go. Super Mario 3D World. What do you say about it? It's a mixture of 2D, 3D mixed together. And it has 4-player action, and it's a hell of a fun game to play if you have 4 people. Honestly, it has a very cat theme to it, very cat. I mean, yes, you have your Nuki shoes and all this stuff, and you can hop into the bomb outfits and start shooting things in different levels. The train, like the Bowser bosses on the trains, I love that. That's the thing. The multiple mix-ups, like where you could have like, if you have like this certain power-up, you can get double, triple. So like imagine if you have 4 people, like, and you can ram through everything so many times. It's like you could be an unstoppable force with this game. This game is insane. It's colorful, it's crazy, and the levels are so beautiful. That what do you say about this? Everything, like it goes back to like if you thought the Galaxies and the Mario and the new Marios were great, like this one is perfect. Like every Nintendo system has that have a Mario game, and this one's perfect. I mean, yes, it has what else is what else? No, I think this was the only one. The main Mario game. I think it was this one. I could be wrong. Well, they did have Mario Maker, but that was Make Your Own style, which was a fun game. But I'm not gonna review that one because I don't have it. I bought it when it came out the day one. If you want to check that review out, I do have it. So on the unboxing, so we'll check that one out. But I don't have it anymore. So I kind of sold a lot of stuff. Growing ups, that's what happens. Sometimes you just have to sell stuff. But let's go back onto the review, shall we? Really fast. Super Mario is very, like I said, very cat thing. Has amazing platform, and it also has a mini game, which I kind of love. Which is I love it, and I mean, people know it, and it's Toad's Adventures, and that is the perfect thing. Which is funny because after that, Toad got his own game. It was Toad Adventures, very puzzle. It's a puzzle game, but it's it's a really good game. So I mean, God, like that's the thing about Nintendo is like Nintendo is like it is a kid software, but I'm starting to think lately they're gonna go weird. I mean, it's like, dude, Bowser became a woman. Like you put like this thing on it, become a woman. I'm like, whoa. But we're jumping off the schedule. But what Super Mario 3D World is so crazy. It's perfect. It's cute. It's fun. Just when you have the controller, the fucking D-pad, all that stuff, make sure the person that you're with isn't a smartass and that's gonna, take over the controls. Because some of the times I remember playing this game with my sister. Well, both my sister. This is so many memories with this game because when I bought my my Wii U, this came with it. And we played the shit out of this game. It was so fun. This was a game that we were like, we want 100% it because if you 100% it, you can get Rosalina as a playable character. So technically you have 5 characters you could choose as, and Rosalina is amazing. And I just remember like my older sister was trying to 100% this game, and she's like she got stuck on this one thing because you had to get everything. Like yes, there's all the. You had to like get every single star, and I remember this is a funny, hilarious memory. It's kind of it's a sad memory because we kind of lost our house, and so we were living in a motel until we got a new place. It was like a couple of days later, and we had nothing to do, so that's why we 100% of this. And she got stuck on the piranha one in I think levels World 6. And there's a piranha one, and people know it's like a jungle one. And there's this one because the plants would slither all over there, and you had to be very carefully because if you had to do it in one shot. You had to make sure it was one shot. You had to get every single star in one hit. If you died, you had to reset the level all the way from the beginning, and to do it. So if you messed up, you had to reset the whole thing, do it again. Because if you miss one, you're like, no, you have to get 100% on that thing, which was a nutcase on that thing. It was so many problems with that. So many stressful memories. But thank God I didn't 100% it. I mean, went all the way. I didn't want to do it because I just wanted to bomb my way through the game. Me and my younger sister Lisa, we wanted to bomb through the game. We wanted to make sure that it was like fun. So yeah, but when we finished it, it was so perfect. It was just amazing. That final level with all the best levels. Like when you're climbing, you're running up that tower, and then all you see are these Bowser cats, and all these Bowser cats, and you're like rushing up the tower. That's the best part of the game. Is the ending, is like the music, the climax is and you're running up, trying to get all the way up to the top, and just to get that giant power block on it, just to hit it, and then also the whole class and all the fairies. Oh yeah, about this. Sorry, I'm like going off a stuff, but because this is such a fun game. I could just go on for hours about this game. It's so much fun. Like, you know, like the mechanics, the levels. Some of them, which is cool. Some of them you didn't have to complete, but if you, like I said, if you wanted that 100% ending, you had to complete a lot of them. And some of them were fucking nutcase, especially the ones where it was there was no bottom. You had to get your way all the way up. And then, like, yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. If you played this, you know the ones I'm talking about. That fucking sky area. Anything involving sky, you for like, fuck you. You're just like, no. But yeah, this time you don't have to rescue Peach because she's a playable character. You just have, okay. Basically, what the story is, you don't have to rescue Peach, obviously, because look, she's right there. Look at that. Look at her ditzy look. She's just like, what the fuck am I doing here? But yeah, but yeah, you don't rescue. Basically, you have to rescue 8 fairies in this 3D environment world, and yeah. It's a fun game. It's a huge fucking game, in my opinion. This is the longest one. In my opinion, this one's long. I think this is about 12 hours long, 12, 15 hours long. It's fucking long. And if you want 100% in it, if you want 100% this, you'll probably be going there for like maybe 20, 30 hours trying to get everything. Because I know you guys are going to mess up. People are going to mess up. This is a long-ass game. And it's fun. I remember buying this. I remember buying my Wii U in 2013 when it came out, and I fell in love with it. I said, "This is the fucking greatest thing." I wanted. The only reason why I bought my Wii U was to play the next Zelda game, and I still haven't played it. My wife has played it. She loved it. I haven't played it, but I'm off topic. But Super Mario 3D World is a great game. I recommend going to go get it. I recommend to go play it. Beat the damn game. Don't stop you from Don't say Nintendo is for kids only, because I have a father-in-law that says games are for kids. That's not true. Games are not for kids, because if the games were for kids, then it would be, yeah, and obviously video games are that, but if the games were for kids, we would not have mature games. We would not have violent games. We wouldn't have teen games. We would have these kiddie platformer kind of games. That's what we would have. These, kiddie RPGs games and all that stuff. This is all we would have. Kiddie sports games, all this stuff. If video games were for kids only, then we would not have the franchises that they are today. Yes, they might have started off as Nintendo's exclusives, but they hit the mainstream once bigger consoles came out. And then once that. So, don't think that Nintendo games are for kids. No. I thought that one time because I got out of it and I said, you know what, I want to play other stuff. There's many other games. Like I said, the PlayStation hooked myself up, and I loved it. And that's the thing about it. This is a holiday game. Anything Mario related is a holiday game. This especially is play this during the holidays. Get your family, get your friends together. Play have some presents. Hot cocoa, eat some cookies, homemade cookies. Make that stuff. Pop this sucker and bring your friends and family in. This Mario brings families together, and Mario will continue on charming people, because these games are gonna live for. The creators might pass away, but the games will live on, and that's more important. Is these iconic games will live on forever, and that's the main story of this whole thing. Is play them, love them. There's more to the stuff like that. If you're stressful, say you don't really have anything and you have one system, okay? Take care of that. Enjoy it. Have fun with it, because no matter what, video games are not mindless time away. No, they are away from people. Say you have a horrible day, pop this stuff in. Play this. Nintendo knows what it's doing. It's getting weirder over the years, absolutely, but the games are so good. So that's my opinion on this. Is keep going. Play games you love. Don't quit. Don't go that far. Don't go all the way out. But all I'm saying is play games. Have a good holiday season. Have a good new year. Have a nice day. Bye.